Hey, beautifuls. It is Suzy Ashworth here, Mindset and Messaging Mentor, and I am going live on Facebook and I'm down here on Instagram. I don't normally do that. I don't know how it's gonna feel, how I'm gonna jive with it, but if I'm not always looking at you, it's because I'm looking over here on Insta. I'm not being rude. And my son and the next door neighbour look like they're just coming in. So depending on who's around, I might actually have to do one straight away to go and answer the door. So just giving you the heads up. Hello, lovely Anna. Hello, Ray. We're like properly, hey, Mary. We are in properly in school holiday territory. And there's me like, oh, yeah, it's going to be cool. It's going to be fine. The grandparents are here. But when the kids are around, right? So even the best laid plans, when you've got childcare in the house, it's still really not the same. It's not having your children in the house. Anyway, happy holidays. I wanted to come on. I think this is going to be short and sweet, but because I have heard the same, I'm going to say it, infuriating things over the last 2 days from two different people, one from a existing client, one from a potential client. I had to come on and share, because when you hear it in one place and then you hear it in another, you know that there is something going on in the air. And Ray, I know that you are talking all about the money honey right now, and so I am assuming that you are probably hearing this a lot. Hey, Jenny. And this is when powerful women who have a really strong mission and a message, and there is a real big desire for them to be showing up in the world and doing something, doing something really powerful, making a big impact. And then they say to you, I really want to do this and that and this and that, but I am not ready to take the next step with you because I have to prove to my partner, to my husband in this particular case, that I am worthy enough to invest in my business. I have to prove it to myself that I can make this a success before I invest in any coaching. And you can substitute coaching with any other investment that you need to make in your business. And that, I have to tell you, is just the wrong mindset to go and create success from, because you are operating from a place of fear. You are operating from a place of, what if I F this up? You are operating from a place of, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I can do this. And it's that vibration and that frequency that you have to go and basically pitch to clients to. You know, if you're in a service-based industry where you are selling yourself and your services, you have to feel great about what it is that you're doing. You have to feel confident in your message. You have to know that your ideal client has a problem that you can solve. And if there is a part of you that is riddled with doubt, where you are feeling the need to prove to yourself that you're good enough, prove to your partner that you're good enough, prove to the potential client that you're good enough before you can receive their business, it's just a really negative place to be operating from. And it's really difficult to receive and allow clients when you are in that headspace. So really removing the need to prove yourself. And actually, what's really lovely is that I have another client on here who I absolutely believe went through this process of feeling like she needed to prove herself. And then she took a step back and said, actually, no, this is my message. this is what I am here to do, and I'm going to show the world that I can do that. And it's not to say that you never have a moment of self-doubt. We all have that. But being able to put that aside and say, thanks, but no thanks. Actually, this is the mission and I'm diving head on in. And I know that if I say this frequently enough to my ideal client for long enough, that I will start to build my tribe and my community. So that is the first thing. You have to drop the need to prove yourself before you can take the steps that you need in order to get the support that you want to make your dream a reality. The second thing is that you've got to stop asking for permission. And what was really interesting today, this is from a client who was talking about really feeling the need to get her partner's permission for her to really shine. And she was like, it's a bit like chicken and the egg. Like, I'm waiting for him to give me permission before I can give myself permission. And what happens first? I'm like, what happens? It's not like chicken and egg at all. What happens first is that you have to give yourself permission. Hello, Tara Collins. Very relevant for you. You have to give yourself permission to shine before everybody else will fall in line. And I use the example of me when I first started out in business. I was working at The Guardian. I was earning over 50k a year. I had great bonuses, an amazing life. And when I told my husband and his parents-in-law who were here that I was going to give it all up to become a hypnotherapist, a psychotherapist, and a hypnobirthing practitioner, everybody looked at me like I was pretty freaking insane. And if I had waited for their permission for me to be able to hand my notice in, for me to say that I am not going back to my job, we wouldn't be sat here today. I had to say, look, this is the thing that I need to do in this moment right now to thrive as a human being. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if this is going to work out. But I know that to be happy, hey Preeta, I know that to be happy and to really feel like I am stepping into my destiny, I have to try this. And everybody went, as my friend Lucy would say, that kind of bum clenching moment, everybody went, okay. And it wasn't all plain sailing from there. I had lots of conversations where I had to kind of sit and nod and listen to my husband express his fear in whatever way that manifested itself. But I had to be resolute in my decision and then take action in alignment with that decision. Go and get my training, go invest in my courses. For me, it was then go and invest in the marketing course, understand, teach myself what it is that I needed to do in order to create the business. But I had to give myself permission to do that before there was proof or evidence that it was going to work. And this is about tuning into you, tuning into your heart, your intuition, just sensing what feels good. And what feels good also usually feels a little bit scary. You know, what feels exciting also feels a little bit like, because you're about to jump off a precipice and you have you've got no track record of that. So it feels good and scary at the same time. But what I want you and what I had to invite my client to do is really tune into, why are you saying that your mission is important? Like, what does it mean to you? And how's it going to feel if in 6 months' time you feel like you do today, which is stuck, which is not in your, not living from your highest place, which is feeling like you need to retreat and retract and wait for other people to tell you that it's okay for you to follow your mission. How's it going to feel if you feel exactly like that in 6 months? The answer, spoiler alert, is shit. So my lovely people, I want to reiterate, you do not need to have proof that the thing that you want to do is the right thing before you take a step in that direction. You do not have to prove yourself before you're allowed to ask for support. And this support piece, I'm not just talking about coaching. I'm talking about asking your friend if she can look after your child for you, do a child swap, asking your mother if she can come in and help, asking your partner if they can take some time out of their evening so that you can sit in front of the laptop. You don't have to prove yourself before you're allowed to ask for that support. In fact, it's really, really difficult to get anywhere if you don't ask for the support before there is evidence that it's going to be a success. You have to tune in to know that every step that you're taking is leading you in the right direction. And even if your end dream is very different from today's dream, you have to start before there is proof. The second thing is that you have to give yourself permission. Please write your own permission slip to shine, to go after your dreams, and to do the thing that is niggling, that is calling, that is prodding, that is really trying to pull you in right now. Stop ignoring it and give yourself permission to step the frick up. Right, that is it. Laura's just saying you really have to take the leap and have faith and go with your gut and passion. You do. Hello, my darling little Sean. Nice to see you. Right, you guys, thanks for whoever's giving me the love hearts there. That is it from me this afternoon. Please go and enjoy the sunshine if you are not working, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Love you all. See you Saturday. Well, I don't know how to go. There we go. End there. Oh, still up.